Past performances count for a lot, as we know, but among 3-year-old thoroughbreds as lightly raced as those of the class of 2020, who for a host of reasons, including SARS-CoV-2's upending of all spectator sports, are still finding themselves, past performances can be only fragile indications of steady talent. That Authentic is a good horse, and ready for the 2020 Preakness, is a fact. That he's trained by Bob Baffert, the infamous Arizona-born trainer who has won the Preakness 7 times, in addition to his record 6 Kentucky Derby victories, is arguably a greater fact in helping us build a picture of the race this afternoon. Baffert has succeeded in pulling more than a stunning upset of a Derby performance out of Authentic, whose pedigree favored speed over endurance. For his part, the horse still seems ready to rock, and the fact of his main rival Tiz The Law's absence should make the race somewhat easier for him to command. But since this is a lightly raced horse of 2020, and since he's a 3-year-old who hasn't quite finished growing into himself, does he want to do it? We'll bring in the Bluegrass Wise Man trademark to help us wander through these and other questions in the 2020 season's last so-called Triple Crown series. But first, the Saturday odds, which we'll update with live odds during the day, once the data feed from Pimlico becomes available. Odds courtesy of Twinspires, the 3rd of October 2020, updated, 5:27 p.m. It's race day, so let's revisit Authentic. It's about 3-year-olds. Is he even himself yet? Bluegrass Wise Man trademark, that's the mystery with all of them. They're not quite juveniles, but they're not grown-ups yet, either. If you're asking whether he can be convinced to bring another stretch run like he did in the Derby, I have to say I don't know. We know one thing. He has it in him to do that, because he really beat somebody in Tiz The Law, and he didn't just beat him, he trounced him completely. That said, we're all gonna be betting him like madmen, and not just because of him, but because of Bob. Bob has won this race 7 times. I think he's gonna make it 8. What I'm saying is, he's Bob's horse, and Bob doesn't mess around in Triple Crown races just for the hell of it, COVID-19 or no. Fair enough. Let's move on to the first tier. Swiss Skydiver? Does Switzerland even have any flat land to land on if you jump out of a plane? Bluegrass Wise Man trademark, can't say where they get these names, and I don't think I'd be wanting to jump out of a plane over there, but the filly is legit. Second in the Oaks, second behind Art Collector in the Bluegrass, she's actually one of the more proven, better raced horses in the field. Which is saying something. Does that mean that you'll be salting her into a few of the famous Wise Man exotics? Bluegrass Wise Man trademark, too early in the day to say, but probably. She'll be fun to watch, that is for sure.